Hey, 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 the real truth, first one. Oh, well, you retracted your statement. Trucker, Trucker JP, I see the real truth first, but then he deleted it. So y'all were tie. Let's count it as tie. Hang on, I gotta make y'all seasick. I forgot to take my phone case off. Did a buffer? I was gonna put it in my little stand, see if that'll work. Oops, gotta turn around. Because I'm not so good at holding it steady. Hey, Miss Jason. Let me see if I can get this done. There we go. Now. Now I've got to turn on, I forgot to turn on my iPad so I can see chat. Because it goes away so fast, it's so little. Get me going here. Turn the volume down so I don't have to hear my voice. There we go. Well, shoot. There I am live. Well, doggone, these comments are right in the middle. I hope y'all can see me. Can y'all see me all right? See if I can hold this up and deal with this. Whoops. Alfred Phillips, good evening. Marcia, Bones, Blue Moon, Angel in Dallas. I didn't see if you answered me, Angel in Dallas, if you got my email. Dex J. What's up, man? I appreciate you so much. Christy, Alish, Watcher 2. Yes, okay, good deal. Dennis, Scott, CJ, West Virginia Cowgirl. Hey there, sister. What's up with that dirty hat? What's wrong with my hat? I like this hat. Whoops. I've got to put something in here to hold this silly thing up. I like this hat. Don't be messing with my hat. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going again so I can see chat. If I can keep y'all straight. Oh my gosh. All right. Who did a mess? Yes, tell Lexi with Dex we send her love. She needs to get some sleep. She's been a painting and wallpapering. I knew what you meant with dirty hat. Hey, Bones. Did I speak to Lisa R. Hall? Grover Hunter, how you, buddy? Oh, I didn't see it was a West Virginia. It's a West Virginia hat. Not hate, Bones, it's a hat. It's my youngest son's hat. I always liked it when he wore it. He don't wear it anymore. So I like it. This is my incognito look. Oh my gosh. This is when I don't want to fix my hot mess hair. That's what this is. Yes, much love to Lexi and Dax. And Dax, I'm telling you. And Lexi has a new name. I meant to tell her earlier tonight. Her name is Daxie. I never can say Lexi with Dax. I always say Daxie. Oh, you can ask Jay or anybody. I always end up saying Dexy. Then I have to correct myself. Oh my gosh. Renee Thomas went live. Love her heart. She probably thought I wasn't going live. Yep. We got Dex and Dexy. Oh, isn't that hoot? Oh, mercy. Lex and Dex. There we go. Lex and Dex. That sounds like a potato chip. Lex and Dex. Sounds like something. Something for a commercial. Well, thank you, Miss J Stone. My incognito look. when I don't want to fool with my hair. Put it up in a hat. Oh, I was going to show y'all something. Everybody's heard about my blasted truck broke down. Let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all my truck broke down. Where it broke down. I'm just walking to my front door. Let's see if I can turn this camera around. There's my truck. There's my porch. I can't even get down my walk. I had backed it up to empty it out. So when I say my truck is at my front porch, it is at my front porch. So everybody's had to walk around my truck today. But I'm going to have it towed tomorrow. And such a blessing to find out that it's probably just the starter wasn't grounded right. My son hooked up the battery to it, and all of its bells and whistles, windows went up and down. Everything seemed to be working. So I was a happy camper because I thought all of my electronics were fried. So yes, I have a truck in my front door. I was not kidding y'all. Yeah, it's a pretty good. I did know what size it is. I think it's like 16 by 20 maybe. I don't remember the last time I ordered carpet what it was, but it's like 16 by 20, 16 by 22, something like that. Close anyway. Hang upside down and spray really heavy with your hairspray. Let me tell you, I've done that for Halloween. I would take my little sister out, little West Virginia cowgirl, because I'm 12 years older than she is. I'd take her out, and I would dress up for her to take her out trick-or-treating when she was a little girl. And there's pictures of me with my hair standing, and that was when it was really long, standing way out. So yes, I have done that. It's in front of the porch. Yeah, it's in front of the porch. She saw it. She was here last night. And I got all that stuff put away in that room. Thanks to a dolly. Holy cow. Couldn't have done it without that dolly. That reminds me, that's what my grandma always called me, was Dolly. I don't know why. Well, I do, but I'm not going to tell y'all. Oh, Lord. Let's see. I can't find the right bifocal, y'all. What's okay, baby? Wait a minute. What'd you say? What's okay? I know that, but what did she say about it? What did who say about it? I don't know. What did you say about my truck? I'm going to unblock Watcher too. Yep, that's why she called me Dolly Watcher. I developed rather young. So she always called me Dolly. But I think she called me Dolly before that, but then it stuck after that. You, what did you say? I don't remember. What did I say? About my truck being in the front door? I don't know. What did I say? Reminds me. Lord, that was 3 days ago, it seems like. I don't know. What did I say? Oh, look at you, Watcher. Chuck, you're all there? My sister didn't realize I was live on my phone. She's still there? Usually it's reversed. I'm live on my iPad, but where I don't have the Wi-Fi hooked up, I had to use my phone as a hotspot to do it on my Wi-Fi. And I don't have a whole lot of charge. Well, hello, Dolly. You're a mess, Leash. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe. God love y'all. I just love my people. What time is it? 1:56. I wish somebody had my sister's phone number. Text her. I'm live on my phone. Oh, Lord. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Love your hearts. Well, now there's 20. Oh, there's 31. Look at y'all. You do what, Kim? What? What, Lex? What, CJ? Oh, yes, you do. Will you text her and tell her I'm live on my phone, please? And I can't answer her. Oh, there she is. I'm live on my phone, honey. I couldn't answer my phone or see my text. She's back, CJ. Thank you. Yeah, Alicia's bad. She's funny. She always makes me laugh. Y'all all make me laugh. Y'all are wonderful. Okay, y'all just wanting to chat a minute, or y'all want me to do the Mental Health Monday? We were going to do dependent personality disorder. Are y'all wanting to do that? I know you did, baby. You just called once and text once. You didn't realize I was live on my phone. Without the Wi-Fi, I can't go live on my iPad without making my phone a hotspot. And I just did it at the spur of the moment. Alish. Oh my God. Girl, you are a mess. But we won't. What happened to my iPad? My chat went away. Oh, there it is. Central Florida Prepper. Hey, hey, hey. Did I answer your text? We can do that, or we can just chat a little bit. Hey, Scam Family. Much love to you, honey. Well, I think the reason I wanted to explain, I don't know if I've ever explained. The reason I wanted to do the mental health is not because that is what all my education is and what I know, but if we really had a bad situation and it lasted for a little while, we don't know what all kinds of personalities we would encounter. I think it's important to understand the different personalities. Then I want to go into the anxiety because let me tell you, no matter how well you prepare, unless you're a Navy SEAL or been in the military for a long time or been in war, I don't care. We're not really ever going to be truly prepared for what we could be facing, in a bad situation, in a grid down situation for a very long period of time, or, you know, God forbid if we had some kind of conflict on the homeland. I mean, we never know. And I think that after a certain period of time, I mean, let's take worst case scenario. And the people that aren't prepared aren't going to make it. So if you're prepared, you hunker down for a month or so, we're going to find a lot of people didn't make it. So, you know, if we understand how each and every different personality kind of operates, then we know how to begin to set boundaries, what we're going to be dealing with. So, to include or exclude that person from your group, because we may be in a panic situation thinking that we need as many people in our group as we can get if we didn't have a big group prior to. And man, if you don't understand those personality disorders, you may be bringing the wrong person. It's going to end up when you do a group therapy, There's always one personality that stands out, takes over, that's positive. Then you have a competitive personality that will challenge the one that has kind of become the leader. And then you will have persons that will back each one of those people. And each group therapy session takes on a personality of its own. That's the way it's going to be if you have a group that you've put together that has their preps ready, that you think you need to defend your property. You may, have stragglers to come along. And those aren't people that you have known for a long period of time. And if you don't understand those personalities, you're just going to, probably be stabbed in the back, not literally, or stuck with somebody that's an issue. But if you know what to look for, like the individuals that can say, oh, yeah, I'll go take that person out, or they're not going to take our food, no guilt whatsoever, then you know that person's not going to have any guilt doing anything to you. You have the narcissist, they know everything. They're going to want to take over. They're going to want to be the leader. They're going to run. It's all going to be about them. If you understand these personalities, even within your group, you might think if you've planned. But I think understanding a little bit of mental health for a bad situation would be very, very valuable in the end. Then, no matter how prepared we are, there's going to be anxiety, huge anxiety. And then, of course, our nation's riddled with anxiety disorders anyway. So, need to be prepared for how to deal with anxiety or the different anxieties that people have. So, I think that's very important. And the depressive disorders. So, that's why I really wanted to do the mental health oh, that went away. The mental health series for you all. So the next one is a very, very important disorder. Um, the dependent personality disorder. Okay, so once again, let me remind everybody, I know this book very well. I can diagnose people. I am qualified to diagnose people. But I do not diagnose people on this channel. I have taught classes at 2 universities. This is how I taught the classes. I was not doing therapy. I was not diagnosing. I was simply providing an education. This is exactly how I taught my classes. So if there's any misunderstandings with that, we want to clear that up right now. Okay, I will also offer some opinion based upon my experience since 1994 in mental health. It is my opinion expressed on my channel based upon experience in a therapeutic setting since 1994. That's it. Not any of my subs, not any of my viewers, not any of my chatters. Just an easy way to give you examples to help you understand these disorders. Okay? I said before in previous mental health Mondays, that when we all started taking the personality disorder class, we were all freaking out. We'd say, oh my God, I've got this disorder. I've got that disorder. I've got the next disorder. Because we all recognized a feature of ourselves in each disorder. We might have one feature in every disorder that we recognize, but that does not mean that you qualify for a diagnosis of that disorder. I read you the diagnostic criteria, and unless you meet that criteria, you can't be diagnosed. Now, I would ask if you do, I think maybe this may have caused some confusion in the past for people that will go back and review. If you do already have a diagnosis and are being treated, please don't share that diagnosis. If you recognize that you have multiple symptoms when I'm giving the diagnostic criteria, please do not share that you have those symptoms because I'm not reading chat. Right now, I'm looking in the wrong bifocal. I can't even see myself, much less see chat. I can't see chat at all. I can only see chat when I'm looking at my iPad. So if we will refrain from sharing any diagnoses, if we will refrain from sharing any symptomology that you may have, or ask, well, I had, that, does that mean that's the disorder I have? I can't answer those questions. And I don't. I never have in any of these mental health streams. So hopefully for people that watch later, I know you all understand, but I'm clarifying for the people that tend to watch later. Okay? I'm going to have a drink and then I'll start reading. Alrighty. Dependent personality disorder. If I got enough light to read. Listen, as I get older, I need new glasses. Y'all sick and tired of hearing me say that. I need light to read. A pervasive need to be taken care of that leads to submissive and clinging behavior and fears of separation, beginning by early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts as indicated by 5 or more of the following. So it's a pervasive and excessive need to be taken care of. Couldn't function on their own at all. Oh man, if their man leaves them or their best friend leaves them or, whatever the situation is, clingy, very clingy. Couldn't make a day without you kind of person, okay? And that's not in love. I mean, spouses feel that way. Got to see you every day. Want to tell you when you leave, want to tell you when you get home, I love you. That's not dependent personality disorder. This is overly clinging. Okay. Now, we have one of the 5. Let me see. Make sure I'm telling you right. 5 or more. And we have 8 choices. Number 1, has difficulty making everyday decisions without an excessive amount of advice and reassurance from others. I mean, over the simplest little things. What to wear. Are you sure this looks good? Maybe I need this color. Maybe I shouldn't wear that color. My back, I buffered. I'm sorry. But, to the point you may, after years, say, it's going to be the same answer I gave you 25 times ago. That kind of thing. I always want that reassurance. Is my hair all right? Do I look all right? Do I look too fat? How's this shirt look? How's that dress look? Are these shoes all right? There can be men. It's more prevalent with women, but there are men, are you sure I'm not boring you? Are you sure I'm pleasing you in bed? Are you sure, I'm making enough money? Have I, done enough for you? Did I do this right? Did I do that right? Constant. Most of us look at it as nagging. But can you all hear me? I know you can't see me, but can you hear me? There we go. Can you see me now and hear me now? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. I buffer on my end, and then it asks me to reconnect. But then it makes me buffer longer when y'all call me to tell me I'm buffering. I'm buffering on my end too, so I know when y'all are buffering. But I think when I'm buffering, even if you can't see me, you can hear me, right? If I'm buffering and you can't see me, can you still hear me? Okay. So we'll get through the buffering as long as y'all can hear me. But yeah, I can see I'm buffering too on my end when you all are buffering. Okay? just so long as everybody can hear me. We'll get through the buffering crazy thing. I'll be so glad when I get my Wi-Fi back. Lord have mercy. Okay, number 2. Needs others to assume responsibility for the most major areas of his or her life. Can't make any major decisions without 500 times reassurance. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Is this the best way? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? Can't make a decision without constant reassurance. It's still that attention seeking, basically. Number 3, has difficulty expressing disagreement with others because of the fear of the loss of support and approval. Those are the ones that will run from any kind of confrontation. No confrontation. Oh, you're back. I was telling you we might have to pick up where we left off. Oh my goodness. I know everybody's all aggravated. Bless your hearts. Well, let me take that off there now. If by chance we buffer again, I'll just drop it and we'll pick up where we left off. Okay? But if we can get through this real quick, we'll finish dependent personality disorder. Okay, 4. Has difficulty initiating projects or doing things without his or her on his or her own because of lack of self-confidence in judgment or abilities rather than the lack of motivation or energy. Low self-esteem. Do anything to keep that relationship, whether it's a friendship, a boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, whatever. The pleaser has to please, has to have constant reinforcement, that kind of thing. Okay. 5. Goes to excessive lengths to obtain nurturing and support from others to the point of volunteering to do too many things that are unpleasant. And they will not be able to say no. Those are the ones that they have to be liked so much that they will say yes, 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 yes to their own detriment. Knowing good and well they cannot fulfill those obligations, and then they fail somebody and they fall apart doing anything. Well, stand on their head and gargle peanut butter to make sure the person that they feel that they have let down will still love them. Okay. Feels uncomfortable or helpless when alone because of exaggerated fears of being unable to take care of oneself. That goes back to the lack of self-esteem, no confidence in themselves. So they will stay even in an abusive relationship, whether it be friend or in a marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend. They have to be in that relationship. Urgently seeks another relationship as a source of care and support when a close relationship ends. They will go straight from one relationship, whether it be a friendship or an intimate relationship, one just boom, 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 cannot be by themselves. Typically, people can't stand to be by themselves because they don't like themselves, and they have to feel better about themselves by pleasing others. So those are the people that cannot stand to be by themselves. Those are people in a situation where we're working together to put prepping groups together that will be there and say, I'll do it, 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 and then get about half of the stuff done. But if you try to delegate that to somebody else, no, 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 I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. They want to be loved and appreciated and admired to overcompensate for their lack of instability in their own self-worth. Self-worth has a lot to do with it also. Not just, self-esteem and self-worth are, two different things. You can have low self-esteem, but a decent self-worth. Your worth is based upon totally what your definition of yourself is. Your self-worth is based upon how much money you have, what kind of house you have, what kind of car you have, what kind of, you know, relationship you're in. That's your self-worth. You base it upon those kinds of things instead of what's inside, what's in your heart, the love you can show. Okay. And last but not least, the unrealistic preoccupation with fears of being left to take care of self. They don't have the confidence that they can take care of themselves. They have to have somebody. They're very, very needy, and don't believe they can ever take care of themselves. But that's the member of your group that you got to be careful will try to take on too much to the point of exhaustion and collapse. And then, you know, how are you going to take care of that person? So that's definitely one of the personality disorders you want to be careful. And, you know, even if you define in your group now everybody only has 3 chores or 4 chores, or, you know, this is your watch or that watch, you need a very strong leader in your group to manage these personality disorders, if that makes sense, because the leader is going to have to be the one to set boundaries. And you have to understand with the dependent personality disorder, you have to say, you are awesome. I know you can do a fantastic job, but I am more worried about you. I want you to be okay. That will pacify them because you're showing them love and helping them base their self-worth on something, and kind of compensating for that low self-esteem. So that's how you handle those kind of people. You know, I know you can do this, probably better than so-and-so, but I really need you here doing this. This is, you know, what I believe you can manage, and I don't want you overdoing. We need you strong and healthy. That's how you manage those kind of people. So that's dependent personality disorder. Now, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, I believe everybody pretty much knows what that's all about. But you know, um, we can go over that one if you want to on another night, but it's kind of dark and it's hard for me to see. So, just one a night for everybody to soak up in. But does that make sense? I'm going to look at my iPad now. Does anybody have any questions about that disorder? I'll be glad to answer your questions if I possibly can. Dependent personality disorder isn't even passive aggressive. They will take the long route around, not having any kind of confrontation. They're not even really passive aggressive because they're scared to death, even in a passive aggressive manner, that they very well may say something to cause somebody not to like something about them. So they're not confrontational or passive aggressive at all. They are the 100% pleasers. And hello, Massey Mouse. I think you're new. Christy H. Let me see. Now my chat's going too fast. Any questions? You didn't get it, Bones? I can run through it real quick. Are you just yanking my chain, or you want me to go through that again? It's real simple. It all has to do with lack of self-esteem. It all has to do with pleasing. They will take on more than they should to please the people that they were with, cannot stand to be left alone. They don't like themselves enough. You have to like yourself to be alone. They will do anything in the world to not lose a friendship or an intimate relationship. Did I leave anything out? They will take on, if you have somebody with a dependent personality disorder in your survival group, they are the ones that will take on too many tasks to be the pleaser, to get they have to have constant gratification. Constant reassurance, not gratification. Well, they do get gratification in the reassurance that they receive, but they want to be loved and be the most important. And it's hard for them to focus and get all of their tasks complete, and will wear themselves down. You have an exhausted person that can't do anything because they're so busy, and you need a strong leader that can say, with the dependent personality disorder, yeah, I know you can do this and probably better, but this is what I really think you're good at. I need you to go do these things for me. And this is all I need you to do. And then I want you to rest. We're working on shifts here. But they will go to any length not to end a relationship, not to upset somebody, low self esteem. Um, they don't get everything done because they take on too much. And it's not a lack of motivation, it's they've taken on too much. Will do anything to avoid an argument. They're the ones that you can just run, if you watch people just run right over them because they just want to be liked. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Let me see if I left anything out. Let me see. I lost my page. And now I'm not looking at see if there's any questions. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. I watch the videos of the large families. People have 6, 8, 10 kids. Relaxing to me. I love to watch but yours, and you can watch them, you know, real quick and less time than we usually will go chit-chatting in a night. Because she can go live on her phone. She's just oh, well, she had to leave and come back again. I'm not buffering on my Gloria White. How are you? Each and every one of you. No matter what time I go on, what I'm talking about. I wonder what's going on with YouTube. See what Gloria is saying. And the message says this chat to email. Tell me, go find that other chat. I'm telling you what's a already covered the taking care of that tends the person to cause the person to be. This will begin in early adulthood. Now, we've got some more for her life. Has to be in a relationship, doesn't want to live online, and this person. It is a very, very nice person to the point, and then I want you to rest. Um, uh, uh, they may jump into another relationship, insurance, and be preoccupied with fears of being left to take care of, make sure